Hello and welcome back. Today I'm going to go through £200 worth of 10p's, looking for the alphabet 10p's. Ideally though, we want to forget some of the ones we haven't got already. So in 2018 we've got A, C, E, H, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, S, V, X, Y and Z. And then in 2019, a bit more sparsely populated, we've got G, L, R and U. So fingers crossed we'll get some new ones today, but without further ado, let's get into these bags. So let's jump into the questions. These are questions from my 20k giveaway. I haven't got many of them left before we start moving on to the next set of questions, but just before I begin, I'll just let you guys just a reminder, the 28th of July, that's the last Sunday of July, I'm at the Royal Mint. So if you're planning a trip to the Royal Mint, or if you're down there in the area, come and say hi. I'd love to meet some more of you guys like I did last time I went to the Royal Mint. And also tomorrow, 6 p.m, from 5:45, my live stream over on Twitch will be live. The links are down in the description below. So come along and join that. We've got a £1,200 coin hunt, £500 and £50, £500 and 50p's, £500 and £2 coin, £200 and 10p's, just like last week. Had a blast. It'll be live from 2:45. You can join the feed there, join the chat, and then I'll go live at 6 o'clock. So if you want to watch that, feel free to head over to Twitch. But the first question comes from Fergus Patterson, who asks, what's the most expensive coin you have given away? That'd probably be the Flanders Fields one that was in my 10k giveaway, that was donated to me by the London Mint office. So I didn't actually spend any money on it. The most expensive thing that I've bought and given away myself would be the Silverproof Gruffalo that was in my 20k giveaway. Bethany Barrett asks, how are you now organising your collection instead of the plastic pouches, with these coin flips? These here. So the coin goes in one hole, close it up, staple it, write a bit of information on the outside of it, and that's what I use. It's a little bit of, I think it's called Mylar plastic. It's a non-acidic, non-reactive plastic on it. Isa and Nat asks, favourite 2019 coins so far? D-Day landings, I think it's got to be. Martin Wilson asks, do you plan on buying any more silver proofs? 50p's as they come out? Yes, whenever they release 50p's or £2 coins, I will probably be getting them. I've been bitten by the silver bug. I can't stop myself, and I've also started buying a backlog of them as well. I've got a very, very good friend of mine that is helping me source them at reasonable prices. JK0696 asks, do you think they will ever change the shape of a coin? I don't see why not. They have in the past. Hopefully not like a 50p, because otherwise we'd lose all those awesome ones we've got in circulation at the moment. Lewis B asks, if you could design a big set for 2020, what would it be? I keep banging on about English counties, just like the US have state quarters. Imagine that, just celebrating each county. They need to be reasonably minted, so it might take a few years to get every county in the UK out. But you could split it evenly between the different parts of the UK to make sure every country in the Union gets a fair share. Cartoon Trash Sumkey asks, if you could go back to any point in the past, where would it be? I've always said I would love to see the Rat Pack live in the early 60s in Las Vegas, to see Sammy Davis Jr. and Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Peter Lawford, Joey Bishop live would be phenomenal. And actually to see some of the other celebrities of the time, like the Johnny Carson show, would be amazing to watch live. So 60s Vegas. Luke Seeger asks, how tall are you? 5'9" and a bit, I think. I can't remember. Coins Rule asks, what's your favourite colour? Purple. Holly Miles asks, do you want your face on a coin? It kind of is. I've got now, where are they? The Christopher Collects token. Available at www.christophercollects.co.uk at £6 with postage. Bargain, if you ask me. Clara Koo asks, do you think there will be a Brexit coin? I think the question is there going to be a Brexit? We might get a 50th anniversary of the Brexit referendum before we actually get Brexit, so your guess is as good as mine. The design that they had for early this year was pants though, I must say. Georgia is not on fire asks, who would win between a fight between a bear and a shark? I guess it depends where it is. If it's in the ocean, I would imagine the shark would win. If it's on land, I think the bear would win. Luke Alpha asks, what's your all-time favourite animal? I guess I'm a cat person. I like my cat. They're low maintenance, independent. They're not constantly sat there drooling, barking all day. So maybe a cat. Ooh, we got one. Woohoo! Q for queuing. What year? 2018. I think we already have this one though, but still. Smashing. Tom Eckersley asks, out of all the Royal Mint presentation packs, which is your favourite? Ooh. Out of all the silver proofs I've bought so far... I'm trying to think. I'm looking up to where they are on my shelf. I think I guess go the Stephen Hawking. I really, really like that one for some reason. I know a lot of people don't, but I really like the design on it. Of the ones I've bought, that is. Ooh, we got another one. M for Macintosh. What year is this one going to be? 2018 as well. Stunning. Coppertop asks, have you thought about what you do with all your coins if you pass away? Won't be my problem, will it? I'll be dead and buried, so no idea. Finley By asks, is there anyone you'd like to work with who you haven't collaborated with yet? There's loads of up and coming sort of coin tubers. People making channels for their coin collecting on such a regular basis now. It's crazy. There's so many people doing it now. Back when I started, you had Absolute Coins, UK Coin Hunt, and Richie's World, who's now UK Coin Hunter, I think. I've worked with all three of them now. I've worked with Change Checker, and a whole bunch of other people that I've been very lucky to actually work with. I would guess the Royal Mint is probably the one that I've not worked with so far. Not through lack of contact in them, I hasten to add. But yeah, I guess they're the what do they call it? That's my whale I'm trying to land. Harry Singleton asks, what's your opinion on having to buy NIFC coins? You don't have to buy anything. It's entirely voluntary. But I think what I assume you mean is what do I think about the not putting like the new £2 coins into circulation? I think it sucks. I think as coin collectors we want to find it in our change. We don't want to have to buy it or feel like we have to buy it. I've just said you don't have to buy it. Those of us that can't help ourselves but buy it, like me, it would be nice to be able to find it in our change. No, I'll probably still buy them, to be fair, so whatever. The more in circulation, the better. Long answer short. Barry Budget Bet asks, how do you display your coins? I don't really display them. I've got them in the books that you see in the videos. I've got my silver proofs up on my shelf, up to my back way. My back left, I guess. But yeah, other than keeping them in those little flips that I showed you earlier, that's what I do really. Chris Jones asks, what's your dream job? A Star Wars continuity expert. There is a guy that does that and gets paid a lot of money for it, and I reckon that would be a whale of a time. Danny Thomas asks, what job would you like to do at the Mint? So yeah, lots of people seem to think that I should work at the Royal Mint. I don't know. I'm not really a very creative, artistically person, so I couldn't design coins. I don't know. Maybe I should be a tour guide. I know, I've been there enough times, I know enough. Darren Watt asks, why was the Queen on £2 wearing a necklace and earrings? It was just a different design of the Queen's portrait, and lots of people think they are rare, but they're not. There's more of them than there are of the most numerous commemorative £2 coin. So yeah, there's that. James Hill asks, what is the most you have spent on a coin? In hindsight, was it worth it? So that was the Stephen Hawkins 50p silver proof. I paid £100 for it, which it's a bit gutting because it's not going for that kind of money anymore. But looking back on it, was it worth it? Yes. Tiago Santos asked, do you think they are flooding the new 50p's to get rid of the old ones? So I did actually read, and CoinPig and I were actually looking into it. G4S, so the company that does, was it G4S or was it Voltex? Voltex, the company that distributes money from cash centres to the banks, are or were at least a couple of years ago in the process of removing the old 50p's from circulation because of the metal content in them, and replacing them, obviously being replaced with the new ones. But as coins age, as they get damaged, as they fade, then they are taking that circulation and replaced. So in the long run, in the big grand scheme of things, probably. Daniel Hall asks, what's your favourite weapon and power from Star Wars? Oh man, it's got to be a lightsaber, hasn't it? And power, it's got to be the Force. Or a specific Force power? Force lightning. Man, telekinesis though is quite cool. No, I want to electrocute some people. Pat 20126 asks, do you ever regret giving away the giveaways? No, not at all. If I felt like I was going to regret giving something away, I wouldn't give it away. Soul Crusher asks, would you buy ancient coins? It's something I have actually been interested in doing. It's just getting the time to actually do it, because I know literally nothing about ancient coins, so it would probably mean a lot of research for me to do those videos, but it is something I'm quite tempted to have a go at some point. Harry T asks, favourite silver proof so far? Ooh, I've said that now, haven't I? Stephen Hawkins, but £2, D-Day landings. Lee Carpenter asks, Snog, Marry, Avoid, UK Coin Hunt, Coin Cupboard, and the ladies from Change Checker. Oh dear, that's a bit of an awkward question, isn't it? Snog, marry, avoid. Can I marry Steve from Coin Closet? And that's all I really want to say. I don't think it's very appropriate to to say who I want to snog and who I want to avoid. That's quite rude and quite forward. So, not the question. Actually saying who I would pick. So I'm gonna swerve that question, I think. Ooh, we got another one. Z for Zebra Crossing 2018. 3 2018s. Wowee. Andrew Herring asks, a very good channel, can't wait for the next one. It's not really a question, I don't know why I've written that down, but thank you very much, Andrew Herring. Molly S asks, how do you get £250 50p's? So I get them from my bank. I do have business accounts, and there are charges on taking the cash out of business accounts, so that's how I can get my hands on them. But I've heard lots of banks letting you take it out of a personal bank account, so your best bet, if your bank won't let you do it, walk up and down the high street, go into all the banks, explain that you want to take out large amounts of cash or large amounts of coins, or even small amounts of coins, because you've just as much chance of finding a Kew Gardens in a 50p hunt than you do a £250, I guess. Not statistically or probability wise, but you might do. Tony's UK Coin Collection asks, favourite crisp flavour? It's tough to say. It sort of depends how I'm feeling, I guess. Because I don't like I don't like salt very much, but there are times where I crave sort of ready salted crisps. But favourite flavour, Monster Munch pickled onion, I guess. Andrew Passmore asks, what country did the UK fight in the Battle of Britain? Germany. Nazi Germany, I want to say. It's got to be, yeah. Nazi Germany. Ben Ambrose asks, have you ever found a coin error? Yep, so I found a slightly rotated 50p. Was it Jeremy Fisher? I think it might have been. What else have I found? I found CUD coins, so coins with more metal on. I found the Navy Centenary flag error. I can't think of any other fake coins, error coins that I've found off the top of my head. I don't think so. Dave Barrett asks, are there differences in the coins the mint produces and the ones from Change Checker except the packaging? I don't believe so. I think the Change Checker or Westminster Collection, whatever their company group is, they get them from the mint like we do in the Royal Mint packs, and they repackage them. Andrew MCC says, you can invite 3 people for dinner. Who would they be? I swear I've answered this question before. Dean Martin, David Bowie, Freddie Mercury. Jerry Healy asks, if there was money-shaped hubcaps, would you collect them? If they're legal currency, yes, I guess. I got 3 questions from Daily King, who asked, could you make an income from selling coins? Yeah, you could, but from personal experience, when I first started my channel, started these hunts, it was to be able to sell the coins I found. But after the amount of time it takes to post them on eBay or whatever website you post them on, if you've got your own website, the cost of running your own website, postage, packaging, people claiming they didn't arrive when they clearly did, it just wasn't worth it. There wasn't enough profit in it. You'd have to have an inordinate amount of coins to be able to do that. Oh, hang on. There's another one. C for cricket. Wow. 2018 again. Holy moly. Second question is, what giveaway will you do for 100,000 subscribers? I can't even imagine getting to 100,000. I didn't even imagine getting to 1,000 subscribers, if I'm brutally honest. Getting to what we are on, we're knocking on what, 28,000 now off the top of my head. It's just mind-boggling. It really, really is. And it's such a source of positivity and joy in my life that you guys come and watch the videos, you leave a like, you comment, you message me on my social media or on Discord with some really, really nice messages, that you come to me and show me pictures of what you found in your hunts. I think it's amazing. So I'll flag up, I'm a bit behind on replying to comments. I'm about 2 weeks behind because I've been phenomenally busy the last few weeks, but I will etch out sometime at some point very soon to clear my backlog of comments, because I do read every comment that comes through as they come through. It's just replying to them. I just don't have the time currently, or haven't. Final question asks, how long does it take to get to 1,000 subscribers? So I started making coin videos. So the channel I started in July 2017, posted my first coin video in February 2018, and I got to 1,000 subscribers in the September, I think it was. Yeah, the September, or the month before, August, September time. So it took a fair old time, but at no point was I doing this for the sole purpose of making money. This wasn't going to be an income. This was because I was hunting through coins. I was enjoying doing it, and I thought there would be an audience out there that might watch it. Maybe like 100 people was what I was hoping for, and I've been absolutely blown away by the amount of people that have subscribed, and the people I've met either in person or on Discord or I've chatted with through, like I said, all the social media has just blown my mind. So yeah, so that's my advice for those of you looking to make a similar kind of channel where you're hunting through coins. By all means, go ahead for it, and if you do it, send me a message, because I'd love to see. I'm a coin collector. I love watching coin collecting videos myself, so send me a message with the link as well, because I'll be sure to go and watch at least one of your videos. But don't do it for the sole purpose of making it into a job, I guess, because that would be, I think, very, very emotionally difficult, because it would be very easy to tie. So it'd be very easy for me to tie my self-worth into the performance of a video, the performance of the channel, whatever it happens to be. So I don't know, like my World Coin video going up tomorrow. My World Coin videos don't do as well as my other coins videos, but I love doing them. I love learning about foreign coins, and there's a whole bunch of you that love watching the World Coin hunts. So it doesn't upset me when that video doesn't do as well as other videos. It doesn't upset me when one week I'll have a video that goes nuts and gets 50,000 views, and the next week they'll just pitter around 3,000 to 5,000 views. So you just treat every view as a gift, basically. Pavel Andre asks, do you like Game of Thrones? I reckon I'm one of the last people on this planet that hasn't watched Game of Thrones. I watched a bit of the first episode and it just wasn't for me. So no, I haven't. RubeP007 asks, how long in advance do you record your videos? It depends on what videos they are. So obviously the live streams are live now. I've only done one so far, but the second one's tomorrow. The 50p's, the 10p's, the £2, I record about 2 weeks in advance. The World Coins probably about a week in advance, and then the products that are sent to me or things I buy I generally get out a bit quicker than the actual hunts, because the product comes to me, I want to open it, I want to put it on my channel, so I'll do them a bit in advance. PO boxes can vary depending what's in the PO box. At the moment, the one I've got that's going up next Thursday was recorded almost 3 weeks ago now, because I had no slot in my schedule the last few weeks to actually put that in. So the one that I will record over this weekend won't be out next week. It'll be out the week after probably. And the purpose of recording the coin hunting video so far in advance is because I've had times where the bank has either missed my order or hasn't got the coins for one reason or another. So I need a bit of wiggle room. If that happens, I can't go a week without putting a video up. So that's the root cause. That's the reason that I record a bit in advance. We'll go for one more question from Tina Self, who asked, do you give duplicate 10p's to Patrick? So yeah, Patrick does the 10p hunts with me previously. He hasn't done the last two that I've recorded because I think he's lost a bit of interest in it. That's not to say he'll never be back. I'm sure he will be after he sees the videos going up and feeling like he's missing out being in the videos. He might come back to it. But so yeah, the duplicate ones that he finds that he needs for his collection, he was taking. So I'm sure at some point Patrick will be back at the 10p. So leave him a comment. Tell Patrick in the comments we need him back for the 10p's. Because we can't rely on my luck. We know how lucky he is with the 10p's. And with that, we'll get back to the coins. So there we go, some great finds. C, Q, M and Z from 2018. We have already got all of them, but I'm always happy to find a bunch more of them. And also that cool Falklands seal, which is always quite, I think we've had a couple of times now. And if I get the focus to work, there we go, very, very cute. So, all that leaves me to do is thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye!